Hi everybody, how are you? Welcome back. So, what we're going to do next is a fun activity that I love doing with you if we were in school, but what we're going to do is some recycle art. Now, Ms.Wich is a big recycler. I recycle everything. And especially because I'm an artist, I like to take some things that could be recycled and use them for my art projects. So, what we're going to do with Valentine's Day coming up is we are going to recycle and make some hearts. Now, you could do this in so many different ways. It's really up to you how you want to be creative. But what I'm going to give you is the idea of recycling paper towel rolls. Okay, either from a regular paper towel roll or maybe from a toilet paper roll. The inside of this, the cardboard, can be recycled. And I'm going to show you how we can turn these into hearts, dip them in paint, and then use them as stamps to create a nice art Valentine's Day project. Okay, we're going to go get started. I'm going to show you how to do that. Hi everybody, so I'm so excited to get started with our recyclable art heart project. And like I said, what you need is the inside of a paper towel or the inside of a toilet paper roll because we are using this cardboard. Now if you have the long paper towel, you might want to take your scissor and you can actually cut it down if you need to. I'm going to use the toilet paper roll because this is the perfect size. And again, if you don't have cardboard or paper towel rolls like this at home, I encourage you to be creative, find something that maybe would work in the same way. Again, this is about recycling, so I would love it if you had this. Now, what I'm going to do is take my paper towel roll and I'm going to turn it into a heart. In order to do that, I am simply going to push down the top like so. And I am going to pinch the bottom. Okay, so I'm going to pinch the bottom so it's pointy at the bottom. And you could do that going all the way across like that. And then the top of this is round. So if you want to push it down to round out the top a little bit more, you could do that. And really your heart is going to depend on how much you squeeze on it. If you squeeze it, you will have a more narrow heart. You can make it wider. And you are going to use this like a stamp. Okay, so the best way to do this and use it like a stamp is to have some paint. Now, what I have here is some white paint, red, and purple. If you would like to take some of the red, if you have that and you want to make it pink, well, when you mix up red and white and mix that together, you would have, I'm going to make a puddle of pink. Okay, because that's all pink is a lighter tint of red. So I'm going to scoop some of that out because I might want to keep a little bit of white here. And this also is up to you if you would like to use a white background paper. Maybe you have some colored construction paper at home. It's up to you. You can really have the freedom to do anything you want with this. This is your design. You can make your own designs with your hearts. You could do it in patterns. You can do borders. So I'm going to do my puddle in half just like that. And I want you to be creative with your assignment here. Okay, so I have my pink, my white, some red and purple, and I'm going to just put this off to the side for a little bit now. And again, anytime you are working with paint, you want to make sure that you cover your table, you have newspaper down or something so you're not getting your table dirty. So I'm going to put my scrap paper that you can see I've painted before on this. So again, I'm recycling paper. I didn't just throw this out. I held on to it because I know I need it and can use it over and over again. So I am going to take my white piece of paper. I'm going to start off with that. And I'm going to put that down. And again, this is really up to you. I want you to have fun with this and just explore. Explore recycling. I'm going to take my paper towel roll and I'm going to dip it in the paint. You want a nice puddle. So I'm going to dip one side of it like that. So now the paint is on the edges. Again, if you squeeze it together, you will have a more narrow heart. You will get different shapes of the heart and you can stamp it down. You want to make sure though, Oh, see, I didn't get the other side of that because you have to press all the way and make sure that, oh no, your paper towel roll is even. If one side is higher than the other, so when you go to, that's my problem here, when you go to bend this, bend it carefully so one side is not higher than the other. If you could see here, see how this side is raised up a little bit? I'm just going to simply cut this off the edge. If that ends up happening, you can cut the edge off. So now when you have it, it's nice and flat and even. Now that should work out much better for me. Okay, let me start again. See, mistakes are a good thing. So now this is gonna lay flat. Now I could press it down and I have my heart. Okay, I'm gonna dip it in my pink again. And you can, like I said, go around. If it still doesn't, you could actually get like bubbles. I'm gonna go in my purple paint next. You can overlap. That means you go on top of another color, if you'd like to. And you could start making some hearts for Valentine's Day. If you would like to make a card, I'm gonna dip some in my red. The more paint that you have, that was a good one. Now I have a big puddle of my red over here. See, like that? So I have a big, if you have a lot of paint, that's what's gonna be really good. And you'll get the whole image there. And if not, you just press it down again. This is the fun part about doing stamping and painting. All right, so there are just a few of my heart examples of how I used my paper towel roll to stamp. I did one a little bit earlier, and I actually turned this into a card. So if you would like to do a border going around, you could do a border. Like I said, you could change up your colors. If you have extra paint, instead of just throwing it away, I went and made I love you. You can open it up and you can write a special message to somebody. There's so many possibilities. So boys and girls, I want you to have fun with this. I would love for you to recycle, and I can't wait to see what you create. All right, everyone. Thanks. Bye.